You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Young Restless fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your YNR 2-week spoilers running from Monday, October 30th, all the way through Friday, November 10th. There is a lot to unpack. We have a lot of corporate backstabbing and intrigue, a lot of family politics at play, betrayal, all kinds of stuff. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. If you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. All right, Monday, October 30th. Ashley Abbott, against Jack's wishes, heads over to see Tucker McCall. She's just trying to shut down his whole Jabot vengeance plan. But at this point, Tucker is only going to back off if I think Ashley says, I'm sorry and I'm back with you. And she's not going to do that. She reminds him that he did scare her, but he says he meant what he said. He's only sorry how he said it. So they are definitely at an impasse. She heads back over and Jack is not surprised and says he doesn't want her around that dirtbag anymore. There's a spoiler for Monday that says Mamie Johnson hits Nate with an ultimatum. That's not really accurate. I've seen Monday's episode. She wants him at Chancellor Winters, not at Newman. She kind of previewed something's going to happen with Jill, but I didn't hear an ultimatum. Maybe you guys will. Jack Abbott loses his temper with Kyle. Yeah, definitely, because Kyle mentions having a job interview, and Kyle mentions to Jack that he has a job interview, and Jack offers him the COO job, and Kyle throws it in his face. He only wants Billy Abbott's job, the co-CEO job. And Kyle just craps all over the offer, which is completely stunning, and back to him being an entitled little brat. So Kyle is absolutely ready to conspire against his family. He talks to Audra a little bit in the park, and he kind of mentions some of Billy's history that she wouldn't really know about his gambling, his drinking, bad things he's done when he was running Jabot before. And then later, Kyle talks to Tucker and he's like, yeah, I'm ready to do this. Meanwhile, strangely, Tucker sent a message to Nate asking him to meet. So that should be a lot of fun. Tuesday, October 31st, Audra Charles provokes Kyle Abbott. I think she is definitely pushing his buttons. Tucker wants him to prove himself, to prove that he's all in with this plot. So I wonder what task they will set him. And Jack calls in a favor from his sister Ashley. Related to that, there's an undated spoiler for this week that says Billy questions Ashley's loyalty. So it's interesting because somehow he thinks, I guess, she might be conspiring with Tucker. She doesn't seem to be. And Billy's so wildly off the mark. Kyle is the traitor. He's got his eye on the wrong Abbott entirely. Wednesday, November 1st, Victor tests Nick and Victoria Newman. And I'm sure this is part of the whole scene from the weekly promo where Nick and Victoria come to confront him, and they're chewing him a new one about letting them think he's sick and all this. Of course, Victoria told Nikki and Nick that she would keep it secret because she's certain that Adam is going to fall into their dad's trap. Victor definitely doesn't want them telling Nate either. So I think it's kind of interesting. Chelsea is back on Wednesday. Melissa Claire Egan's maternity leave is over. She's back to YNR, and Billy Abbott is so thrilled to see Chelsea. No doubt he needs a smiling face, and he needs someone to talk over all this terrible family stress with. She has been really good at balancing him. I was worried he was going to go off the rails while she was gone. But fortunately, YNR moves so slowly that she's already back, and he's still all right. So I'm glad about that. Adam gets a rude awakening on Wednesday. I don't know if this is professionally or personally, because he and Sally just made love, and I wonder if he thinks, we're back on. We're a couple now, and I don't know if that's the way she sees it. Also, a side note, that the last promo from YNR was all complete and total BS. It was something that Sally was thinking about in her head. I have a huge problem with any soap that does this. And Y&R is real bad for it. They have done fake kisses, fake sex scenes, all kinds of stuff. To me, that is Y&R disrespecting the fandom and just flat out lying to fans. That's what I feel like. I feel like it is just wrong. Like, I know it's real life versus real life, REEL, but when you put out a video that is nothing but lies, I just feel like that is so just, as I said, disrespectful to your fans. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but I don't even know if I'm going to cover any of their promos. I don't even want to watch them. I'm like so triggered now about the lies. And I know a lot of you guys, I've seen in the comments that people were blowing up about what that whole showdown was nothing. Ugh. Anyway, sorry, I digress because I was mad about it. All right, Thursday, November 2nd, Christine Williams has a whole episode for Lauralee Bell's 40th anniversary on Y&R. Trisha Cast is back for this as Nina Webster. We're going to have a ton of flashbacks. If you love cricket, this is your day. If you don't, I don't know, do laundry or something instead. I mean, I'm going to watch it, but I'm not going to love it. I'll just say that. Friday, November 3rd on Young and the Restless, Victor plays hardball with Nate. An undated spoiler for the week says Victor sends a powerful message. Remember, he told Nate that he really is having lapses and issues, and he realizes it. And Nate was talking to him about helping him get tested under the radar. And of course, Adam consulted a psychiatrist. Adam seems legitimately worried, not trying to screw his dad out of his job, just worried. So I still don't see Adam doing anything bad. He admitted to Sally that he didn't really have honest intentions in saying he was going to work his way up from the bottom, but he has been working hard. So even though he doesn't like it and he was intending on scheming or plotting, none of that had manifested. So I think it's fine, Billy writes Kyle a reality check on Friday. I think all that's going to make Kyle do is double down on plotting against his family. I cannot wait till the Abbotts find out and just blow up. I don't even think Kyle should get a mailroom job. I think they need to just kick him completely to the curb after this. His behavior is so bad. Ashley confesses something on Friday. Then I have a couple of undated spoilers. Nate tells Devon and Lily he found out something about Mamie and it's really bad. I wonder if Tucker is going to tell Nate that he's the one who is bankrolling her. And Kyle tells Tucker he's tired of accepting crumbs from his family and will do anything that they need. And Mamie tells Tucker she's done plotting with him after she heard from Ashley about the dirty way that he did her and how he scared her. All right, in the week of November 6th through 10th, Victor makes a shocking decision. He's been testing everybody, and I don't even know if they have passed the test because Nick figured it out, and then Nick told Victoria. So it feels like if this is a lab test that all the parameters have fallen, there's no good control. So I don't even know what he is going to decide to do. I do want this over very soon. I'll say that. Danny plays Peacemaker, and I'm guessing that's between Christine and Phyllis. One of the topics on the cover of the soap magazine was about Danny and Christine possibly rekindling their romance. And what about Phyllis? I just know this. I don't need to see this love triangle again. I don't know about you guys. I've seen a lot of this in the comments, but it's kind of like, I'm not sure what group they polled to think that this was a good storyline idea to bring Danny back for this. There's so many other things I would rather watch, perhaps paint dry. I don't even know. But at any rate, Danny's playing Peacemaker the week of November 6th. Nate gets some news that surprises him, and Summer has something to confess. I really hope the confession is to Chance Chancellor, and she tells him that she's crushing on him because I think that's long overdue. I don't think he needs to be with Sharon. I'm not enjoying Sharon too much right now. It's not Sharon's fault. It's the writer's fault. I really want her back with Nick and getting off Adam's case. I want everybody off Adam's case. All right, that is all the 2-week spoilers I have. Sorry about that little rant about the promo, but it really, really ticked me off. Thank you guys so much for coming here every day to talk Young and the Restless with me. Please drop your comments on what you're excited to see these 2 weeks. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and click a like if you enjoyed this. And definitely let me know what you guys think about that promo. Did it tick you off? Did you see the promo? And then did you see it fail to manifest only as this daydream of Sally's? How did that make you feel? Did you feel lied to? Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel like the soap is doing us dirty when they do stuff like this? Let me know what you guys think. I want to know if it's just me and I'm just being extra, or if y'all feel it too. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for talking Y&R with me. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.